Here's a neat trick that incorporates T.G. Murphy's deck flip into a trick. Here's what it looks like. I need 2 aces. Let's go with the 2 green aces. There's one, and the other one should be, there it is. So I'll leave one of them face up on top and one of them face up on bottom. Now I need a card selected, so just say stop right there. Perfect. We'll take this card, show it to you guys. Remember it. So we'll lose that card in the center of the pack. Now we have the aces on bottom and top. Watch them. Just like that, they vanish from the top and the bottom, only to appear in the center, sandwiching one card, the selection. I call this trick Seduction, and I think the title fits fairly well with the effect. With that said, you should probably use the 2 queens to help you find the chosen card. So to start, place 1 queen face up on top and the other queen face up on bottom. You're now going to perform the Spin Doctor double. This was taught on our DVD, The Trilogy in the Trick TiVo 2.0. Here it is. You riffle down the pack, having someone say stop. At one point, you riffle 2 more cards, and you're going to revolve that card out with your middle finger, pivoting it off your ring finger. You're going to push that card through the packet. Up until that point, you grab the deck, and now the double is held by that packet. You can now take the double away from the deck with your left hand, holding it like so. Now you're going to place your thumb on this outer left corner and your little finger on the inner right corner. So you're going to grip the double between those 2 fingers. You're going to revolve the double face up with your index finger by placing your index finger on the outer edge and bending the index finger in. This causes the card to rotate face up. And now you're going to do the same thing to turn it face down. You do the first action as you raise your hand to show the selection to your spectator. Once they see it, you revolve the card back around as you move your hand back to where it started, right here. At this point, you're going to fake placing the card into the center of the deck. Really what happens is their selection goes to the bottom as you place the indifferent card in the center. So with your double in your hand, you do a pinky pull down with the bottom card. You lift up half the cards with your index finger, and you're going to place the top card outjogged to an angle in the center as your hand continues to grip the cards. So here's the action. It's here. Place the card in the center. Your hand continues to move towards the deck to hold the cards. So it's very natural and it's covered fairly well. If you pretend the camera is your spectator right now, that's the angle you would want to perform this sleight. So I show the card, I place it in the center. At this point you have a queen on top, an indifferent card in the center, the selection on bottom, followed by the other queen. You can cleanly push in the card. Now I say, we have the queen on bottom, your selection in the center, and the other queen on top. It's in those words that I pick up half of the cards with my right hand and I angle them forward. So I'm concealing the lower packet from my spectator. You want to do that because you're going to crimp or bend that packet. Now you want a large bend in the packet. Just squeeze each side so it ends up bent like that. So here's the action, and it goes back in the palm. Now you hold no breaks. You just have that huge gap in the back of the deck caused by bending the cards. At this point, you're going to perform T.G. Murphy's deck flip. This was taught earlier on this disc. What's going to happen because of the bent packet is that packet is going to come to the top but land face down, and the top packet is going to go to the bottom and flip over. Just give it a try and it should happen automatically. So I'll try to do it as slowly as possible. Just perform the deck flip. You can see the bottom packet comes to the top face down. We have the queen, the selection. There's a face-up packet followed by that with the remaining queen face down on bottom. That's what you want. Just if you have that bend in the packet and you can do a nice TG deck flip, you'll be able to do this no problem. At this point I say, look, the queen is vanished from the top. I pick up at my natural break in the back. I do a half pass as I turn the hands face up and say, and the queen has jumped from the bottom or vanished from the bottom. Now all you have to do is spread through the cards to show the two ladies have found the selected card, in this case the 5 of diamonds.